Hello everyone, welcome to today's class. In today's class, we are going to discuss the next and further part of the topic, that is magnetic moment. In the before video, we studied the magnetic properties and the spin only formula to calculate the magnetic moment of transition elements or transition metal complexes. So now we discuss the further part, and this is the important part. The spin only formula is very important by competitive exams point of view. There may be question to find out the magnetic moment, so this is the very important formula, and the magnetic moment of the transition metal complexes is also very important. So now this is the table number 8.7 from the chapter transition in a transition elements. So the table number 8.7 is the showing magnetic moment of ions of first transition series elements. We know that the periodic table contain the transition metals are placed in the D block, and all the why they are called as the transition metals, because they are placed in between the S and the P block. S block contain the electropositive elements, and P block contain the electronegative elements. So they are placed in between the electropositive and electronegative elements, so they are called as the transition metals. So this is the table showing there are various columns. So first column is of the ions. Then we know that how we can find out the magnetic moment. We can calculate the magnetic moment of transition metals from the formula, and the formula is known as spin only formula. We studied the formula in the previous video. The formula is called as the spin only formula, and the formula is mu is equal to under root of n into n plus 2 bm. Bm stands for the Bohr's magneton, mu is the magnetic moment, and n stands for the number of unpaired electrons. So now see, the ions are given, then outer electronic configuration or valence shell electronic configuration, then number of unpaired electrons, and here two columns are shown, and in these two columns, first column is the calculated. We also studied earlier that there is a slight difference, or there is a difference between the calculated magnetic moment and experimental value. Means experimental value and calculated value have slight difference in the magnetic moment. So now see, first here first element is this ion is the scandium Sc3 positive. Sc is the symbol for scandium, having outer electronic configuration 3d0 because as the scandium carry plus 3, charge is plus 3, so there is loss of the 3 electrons, so 3 positive charges are developed, and it contain number of unpaired electrons 0. As the number of unpaired electrons is 0, magnetic moment is also 0. Now see, next ion, that is Ti3 positive, titanium. Ti is the symbol for titanium, 3 positive. As the charge is 3 positive, it also indicate that the 3 electrons are less, or 3 electrons are removed. So its outer electronic configuration is 3d1, and number of unpaired, as the 3d1, d orbital contain 1 electron, so number of unpaired electrons are 1. So when there is a unpaired electrons are 1, then its calculated magnetic moment is 1.73, and experimental value is 1.75. Now next, then vanadium ion V3 positive, its outer electronic configuration is 3d2, as the d orbital contain 2 electrons, so its number of unpaired electrons are 2, and its calculated magnetic moment is 2.84, and experimental value is 2.76. There is very slight difference. Now next, this is the table 8.7 gives the calculated and observed magnetic moment of the cations of the 3D series. This is the information about the table, which gives the magnetic moments. There is a difference between the calculated and experimental value. of the magnetic moments of the 3D series transition element, that is first series. Now next is the Cr, is the symbol for chromium 3 positive, means 3 electrons are removed from the outermost shell and its electronic configuration is 3d3. As 3d3 means it contains the 3 unpaired electrons, and as the 3 unpaired electrons are present, its calculated magnetic moment is 3.87 and experimental value is 3.86. Now next is the Cr2 positive. Its electronic configuration is 3d4 and its outermost electronic configuration is 3d4 as 2 electrons are less, so 3d4 and contain 4 unpaired electrons, and its calculated magnetic moment is 4.90 and experimental value is 4.80. Now next Mn2 positive, that is divalent cation. Its outer electronic configuration is 3d5. As we know that among the 3d series elements, manganese is the element which shows the maximum number of oxidation states, because manganese contain maximum unpaired electrons, and that is 5. 5 is the maximum unpaired electron shown by the transition element among the 3d series. So it contains 5 unpaired electrons, and we know that as the number of unpaired electrons increases, magnetic moment also increases, because when we observe the formula, that is mu is equal to under root of n into n plus 2, so there is a direct proportion between the magnetic moment and the number of unpaired electrons. So when the number of unpaired electrons increases, magnetic moment also increases, and its calculated magnetic moment is 5.92 and experimental value is 5.96. So now next is the Fe2 positive, that is also divalent cation, 3d6 4 3d6. Now listen here, the outer electronic configuration is 3d6. 3d6 means the d orbital contain 5 sub orbitals. So 3d6 means among the, firstly we know that firstly we fill the electrons singly and then starts pairing. So there are 4 unpaired electrons are present in case of the Fe2 positive, and its calculated magnetic moment is 4.90, and experimental value shows a difference between a slight difference. Then next is the CO2 positive. CO is the symbol for cobalt, is also a divalent cation, 2 positive. So its electronic configuration is 3d7 and the number of unpaired electrons are 3, and 2 blocks show paired electrons, so number of unpaired electrons are 3, and its calculated magnetic moment is 3.87. Now next is the nickel Ni2 positive. Its outermost electronic configuration is 3d8 and number of unpaired electrons are 2, and its calculated magnetic moment is 2.84. Then next is the Cu2 positive. Cu is the symbol for copper, 2 positive, also divalent cation. Its outermost electronic configuration is 3d9 and the number of unpaired electrons is 1, and we know that when the number of unpaired electrons are 1, the magnetic moment is 1.73. And zinc do not contain any unpaired electron, because its valential electronic configuration or outermost electronic configuration is complete, so show zero magnetic moment. Scandium and zinc show zero magnetic moment. Now next this is the problem from the textbook, that is calculate the spin only magnetic moment of the divalent cation of a transition metal with atomic number 25. Such type of problems can be asked in the examination, like calculate, or also in the competitive exams. This is very important formula, that is the spin only formula. Calculate the spin only magnetic moment of the divalent cation of a transition metal with atomic number 25. We know that the element having atomic number 25, which is the element? The element is transition metal cation. So now see the solution. The element with atomic number 25, its electronic configuration for divalent cation will be Ar. Ar stands for the argon, and having electronic configuration of argon having atomic number 18, and 3D and 4 years. As we know that the divalent cation, so 2 electrons are removed or 2 electrons are less, so 4 s orbital is empty, and 3d contain 5 unpaired electrons, and we know that this is 25 is the atomic number of manganese which show maximum unpaired electrons. 25 is the atomic number of manganese having symbol Mn. So as a divalent cation 2 electrons are less, so 4s orbital is shown here empty. So now see the 3d orbital contain 1 2 3 4 5 unpaired electrons. So when we put up the value of n in the given formula, that is spin only formula, we found out that the magnetic moment is 5.92 bm. Bm stands for the Bohr's magneton. So when such type of problems can be asked, we have to solve in this way. Now next problem, try this. Calculate the spin only magnetic moment of divalent cation of element having atomic number 27. We know that the element having atomic number 27 is the cobalt, having symbol CO. CO is the symbol for cobalt. Now see the solution of this problem. For the element with atomic number 27, its electronic configuration of divalent cation will be, as the divalent cation, the 2 electrons are less. So CO2 positive having outermost electronic configuration Ar in square bracket shows the electronic configuration of Ar. Argon having atomic number 18. 3d7 4s0. Why 4s0 is shown here? Because 2 electrons are removed or 2 electrons are less, so 4s orbital is empty. So now 3d d orbital contains 7 electrons, so see or observe the 3d orbital. Here 5 blocks are shown, and among the 5 sub blocks 1 2 3 4 5. Firstly we show the 5 electrons and then start pairing. So 3 electrons are unpaired, so there are 3 electrons are unpaired, means n is equal to 3. And when we put up the value of n in the given formula, we find out that the mu is equal to 3.87 bm. So final answer is 3.87. So this is the solution, or the magnetic moment is found to be 3.87 bm. So such type of problems can be asked, and we have to solve in this way. So now next and the last part, we know that in the 3D series there are various transition element series present in the periodic table, that is 3D series, 4D series, 5D series and 6D series. We studied deeply about the 3D series. Now see, that is the first series. So now what happened in the means we can easily calculate the magnetic moment of first transition series, that is 3D series, by the spin only formula. But in the second and the third transition series, the orbital angular moment is significant. We know that in the first transition series the spin angular moment is significant, but in case of the third and the second transition series, orbital angular moment is significant. So therefore the spin only formula is not useful to calculate the magnetic moment in this series, that is second and the third series, and more complicated equations have to be employed to determine the magnetic moment. Why? Because in case of the second and the third transition series, the spin angular moment is not significant. Here the orbital angular moment is significant, and the magnetic moment further are found to be temperature dependent. Also in case of the third and the second transition series element, the magnetic moments are found to be temperature dependent. So today we study the magnetic properties. Today we study the magnetic properties of ions of magnetic moments of ions of first transition series elements. And the magnetic moment depends upon the number of unpaired electrons. As the number of unpaired electron increases, magnetic moment also increases, and the maximum magnetic moment is shown by the manganese having maximum unpaired electrons, that is 5.